Welcome. In this part, we are going to discuss the types of equality and the significance or the importance of the concept of equality. The major types of equality are: number 1, natural equality; 2, social equality; 3, civil equality; 4, political equality; 5, economic equality; and 6, legal equality. We will discuss all these types in detail. Now we will discuss the types of equality. The first is natural equality. It implies that nature has made all men equal. In ancient times, the Stoics of Greece and Roman thinkers like Cicero and Polybius contradicted the principle of natural inequality, which was advocated by the political thinkers like Plato and Aristotle. They insisted that all men were equal according to the law of nature. This same concept was later on reiterated by other thinkers who advocated the principle of the fatherhood of God and brotherhood of man. Later on, the concept of natural equality was also explained by the thinkers like Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. They had explained their concept of state of nature. In that state of nature, they claimed that all the members of the society in that state of nature were enjoying natural equality. It means by nature all men are equal. Inequalities are artificial and man made. However, it does not mean that all men are absolutely equal. In fact, inequality is the basis of nature. Therefore, natural equality, though this concept sounds to be very ideal, this kind of natural equality cannot be found. Here, it may be said that natural equality means absence of all man-made inequalities. The next type of equality is social equality. It refers to equal rights and opportunities for the development of all the individuals as a member of society. It refers to the opportunities granted to all the people of all the classes without any discrimination. It stands for: number 1, absence of any special privilege to any class or caste or religious group. Secondly, it refers to prohibition of discrimination against any individual on the basis of any unnatural ground, which means on the basis of caste, color, creed, religion, region, etc. Thirdly, it refers to granting free access to all the people to all public places, that is, no social segregation will be there. And fourthly, it refers to equality in the opportunities for all people. However, the concept of social equality also includes the concept of protective discrimination, which means that some special provisions are necessary to be made for the people belonging to weaker section of society. These provisions rather ensure the establishment of social equality in a society. The modern theme of social equality specifically refers to the end of gender inequality. It refers to ensure equal status and opportunities to women and ensure equal rights of men and female children to live and develop. Civil equality refers to the equality in which each citizen is granted with equal rights and liberties. Civil equality consists of similar civil liberties and civil rights by all citizens. It is also expected that civil laws should treat all the individuals equally. All the people should be treated equal before law. No discrimination should be done on the part of the state while granting any rights to any individual, or no discrimination should be done by the law while punishing those who are the lawbreakers. For example, the Indian Constitution grants the rights like right to life, right to hold property, right to education, right to speech, right to organization. All these rights should be granted to all the persons equally. No person should be deprived of enjoying these rights on any ground of discrimination. This is expected in the concept of civil equality. In simple words, it means that as a member of state, all the individuals should be treated equally and no discrimination should be done by the state while granting rights and freedoms to all the citizens. Political equality. It stands for equal opportunities granted to all the citizens for participation in the political process. It means that equally the opportunities are granted to the citizens to become active in political life. It involves the concept of grant of equal political rights to all the citizens with some uniform qualifications. In political equality, the state is expected to grant some of the basic rights to all on the basis of equality. These rights are right to vote, right to contest election, right to hold public office, right to petition the government, and the right to criticize the government. These rights, it is expected, should be enjoyed by all on the basis of equality, which means that the citizens who fulfill the basic qualification, the minimum qualification, or the eligibility criteria required for enjoying a particular political right, that person should not be deprived of enjoying that political right on the basis of any other ground of discrimination. Economic equality. It is one of the most important kinds of equality. In fact, in the absence of economic equality, all the other types of equality and rights will have no significance. Economic equality does not mean that there will be an equal treatment or equal reward or equal wages for all. Rather, it stands for fair and adequate opportunities for all to work and earn for their livelihoods. It means that the primary needs of all should be met before the special needs of few are satisfied. It is also expected that the gap between rich and poor should be minimum. There should be equitable distribution of wealth and resources in the society. Economic equality does mean the provision of equal opportunities for all so that they may be able to make their economic progress. Legal equality. Legal equality stands for equality before law. It means equality in the eyes of law, equal subjection of all to the same legal code, and equal opportunity for all to secure legal protection for their rights and freedom. It means that there should be a rule of law in a state, not the rule of any individual or the organization or an institution will be supreme, but the rule of law which will be supreme. The concept of legal equality expects that all will be subjected equally to the same legal code. All the citizens, in case of breach of their rights or infringement of their rights, will be able to secure legal protection. This opportunity to approach the court of law for protecting their rights should be equally available to all the citizens. In case if anyone breaks the laws, then the punishment which is prescribed under the law will be imposed on that person, irrespective of his post, irrespective of his socio-economic background. This is the concept of legal equality in which all the citizens stand equal before the law. Now let us discuss the importance or the significance of equality. Why equality is important? In fact, equality is the most powerful moral and political ideal that has inspired and guided human society for several centuries. All faith and religions invariably proclaims that all human beings are the creation of God. The concept of equality as a political ideal invokes the idea that all human beings have an equal worth regardless of all man made grounds of discrimination like their color, gender, race, or nationality. The concept of equality urges among human beings equal consideration and respect because of common humanity, and it is on the basis of this notion of humanity which has led to the Declaration of Universal Human Rights. Equality became the slogan in the struggle against all sorts of oppressions, all sorts of injustice which was made by the states or the social institutions. Inequalities on the basis of rank, wealth, status, privileges among the people during the modern period. It is important to note that in the 18th century, the French revolutionaries used the slogan of liberty, equality, and fraternity to revolt against the landed feudal aristocracy and the monarchy. The demand for equality was also later on raised during anti-colonial struggle in different parts of Asia and Africa during the 20th century. It rather continues to be raised by different struggling groups in different countries, including India, like the groups such as the group of women, Dalits, the marginalized, etc., who feel that they are deprived of their just rights in the society. Equality now has become widely accepted ideal which is embodied in the constitutions and laws of different countries of the world.